If you thought the PlayStation Store's holiday sale had enough great deals, more great deals are being added and they're available right now as a part of the holiday flash sale. You guys have a limited window to check out these deals, but I'll take you guys through that. Also, the Marvel Spider-Man experience is finally wrapping up today as the final piece of DLC has launched. Ryan Smith, game director over at Insomniac Games, has a pretty in-depth post over at the PlayStation blog, so I want to take a look at a little bit of what he said. Also, early 2019 looks to have a stacked lineup of games, and one of the most anticipated games is the Resident Evil 2 Remake. Well, if you want to get the taste of the game a little bit early, it looks like the Resident Evil 2 Remake will have a demo. Speaking of 2019 games, Ubisoft is putting out a brand new IP in Skull and Bones, and we have some information on that game, and I want to take you guys through that. And also, speaking of Ubisoft, one of their new IPs this year was Starlink Battle for Atlas. That game seemingly hasn't done all too well from a sales standpoint. I think Ubisoft really expected it to make a lot of money for them with all of the various toys that they were selling, but the Starlink Battle for Atlas Starter Edition is seeing a very deep discount over on Amazon, so I'll take a look at that and what it might mean for Starlink. First up, of course, the PlayStation Store is running the awesome holiday sale right now, but right now they have added more games as a part of a holiday flash sale. These deals are stacking on top of the already great deals available, and some of the highlights include Call of Duty Black Ops 4, 25% off for $44.99. That's the best price you're gonna get it from a digital standpoint. However, physically, that game is down to $29.99 at Best Buy. GCU is stacking with that, so you can get Black Ops 4 for $24 over at Best Buy if you have GCU, which is insane. However, also, Dragon Quest XI Digital Edition of Light is down to $36. That's a great deal for Dragon Quest XI and a pretty sizable experience, so a lot of content out of that. Far Cry 5 is down to $24. I may be mistaken, but I thought this was already on sale. Maybe it was on sale as a part of week 1 and then it went off sale and now it's back on sale, but Far Cry 5 has been regularly available for around $24. Nonetheless, that is a very good price. For Honor is down to $9.99, which is pretty good. The For Honor Marching Fire Edition is down to $29.99. That includes the new expansion. Ghost Recon Wildlands is still seeing a pretty hefty price. The Year 2 Gold Edition is down to $39.99. Ultimate Edition is $59.99. And bear in mind that those are the sale prices, so pretty high on that. Hollow Knight is down to $10.49. I do believe that's been cheaper. Just Cause 4 Standard Edition is $47.99, so that's 20% off. Not a bad deal on that given how recent of a release it is, but I don't see that game faring all too well from a sales standpoint, and I could see it being down to the $29.99 range by, say, March. Mark of the Ninja Remastered is down to $14.99. I love this game. It was such a cool side-scrolling stealth action game, and $15 is a little bit hefty of a price for that, but it's a great game and I would say it's worth it. Red Dead Redemption 2 is seeing some discounts, unfortunately not on the base game. The special edition is down to $69.59 from $79.99, while the ultimate edition is down to $89.99 from $99.99. Omen of Sorrow, that recently released fighting game, is down to $34.99, so that's not bad. Shadow of the Tomb Raider is down to $29.99. The Forest, which is a very recent release, is down to $16.99. Valkyria Chronicles 4 is down 50% to $29.99. That is an awesome deal. Valkyria Chronicles 4 is arguably the best in the franchise, and you guys know how I felt about Valkyria Chronicles Remastered. And VC4 just released around 3 months ago, so this is a fantastic price, a very sizable experience as well. You're getting around 40 to 50 hours of content, so that's very good. And then Yakuza 6 The Song of Life is also 50% off for $29.99. Again, a very sizable experience here. I wouldn't recommend this as your first Yakuza game, but if you've been familiar with the Yakuza franchise, if you played through Yakuza Kiwami, you played through Yakuza 0, now is probably the time to check out Yakuza 6, especially at this price. You can definitely make an argument it is the pinnacle of the franchise. But those are just some of the deals that have been added as a part of the flash sale. We'll leave a link to the PlayStation blog where they have all of the deals listed. Speaking of which, Ryan Smith, game director of Insomniac Games, has a great post over at the PlayStation blog highlighting Marvel's Spider-Man and specifically the Silver Lining DLC, which is the final piece of DLC for Marvel's Spider-Man. Yes, the Marvel Spider-Man experience is wrapping up, which is a little bit bittersweet. I mean, we know that we're probably going to get another Spider-Man game in the future given how well this game sold and given some story elements that I won't get into right now, but Marvel Spider-Man Silver Lining DLC, the final piece of DLC, has dropped today, and here's a little bit from the PlayStation blog post that was interesting to me. Quote, "It's been a crazy ride for us here at Insomniac Games as we have spent the rest of 2018 developing this additional content for Marvel Spider-Man. We've been so grateful for all of your notes, comments, feedback, and support over these last few months. We We hope you enjoy Marvel Spider-Man Silver Lining, and we have one last surprise for you. Today we rolled out update 1.13 for the title to prepare for today's DLC release, and it's available to all players with an internet connection to download. This update adds a new suit to the game that many of you have been requesting since the game's released in September. The web suit first made its appearance in 2002, and thanks to our collaboration and efforts with Marvel Games, Sony Pictures Entertainment, and PlayStation, we are finally able to add this often requested suit to the game. Happy holidays. So that is of course the suit prominently featured in the movie, and great to see the Spider-Man experience rounded out. I know a lot of you guys haven't even checked out the DLC yet, but the DLC content has been really good, and that says a lot coming from me, considering that I was pretty negative towards Insomniac announcing DLC content for Marvel Spider-Man well ahead of that game's release. That always rubs me the wrong way, but for the $24.99 that we paid, I think the DLC has been absolute quality, and if you enjoyed Marvel Spider-Man, it's just more content for you to indulge into, and that's definitely not a bad thing. Moving on from that, while Marvel Spider-Man was one of the best games of 2018, now we're looking on ahead to 2019, and one of the highly anticipated titles of 2019 is of course the Resident Evil 2 Remake. It was listed over at the Microsoft Store that we will be getting a Resident Evil 2 Remake demo, and now we have a description for the demo, and I do want to read that to you guys. Quote, "This specially tuned demo allows you to experience the newly reimagined Resident Evil 2, but be warned, while you can continue as many times as you like after dying, you'll only have 30 minutes to complete the demo. Take in the horror atmosphere at your own pace, or make a desperate dash to solve all the puzzles Raccoon Police Department has to offer. The choice is yours." Originally released in 1998, Resident Evil 2, one of the most iconic games of all time, returns completely reimagined for next-gen consoles. Play individual campaigns for both Leon Kennedy and Claire Redfield using an all-new third-person view. Explore the zombie-infested areas of Raccoon City, now stunningly rebuilt using Capcom's proprietary re-engine. New puzzles, storylines, and areas. Note, this demo is available until January 31st, 2019. You must be signed in and have an active internet connection to play. So you only have a 30-minute window to actually complete the demo. Looks like we'll get a taste of Resident Evil 2 the Remake ahead of its official January 25th release, but again, one of the highly anticipated titles of early 2019. I think this game is going to be a slam dunk as far as commercial numbers go, and I think critically it'll be received very well if they can translate the original Resident Evil 2 experience to modern technology, and from what we've seen thus far, it looks like they're doing a great job with that. Moving on from that, one of 2019's more interesting new IPs is Ubisoft's new title in Skull and Bones, and Ubisoft is saying that 2019 will be even more exciting for Skull and Bones. Now, Skull and Bones is confirmed for a release in fiscal year 2019, but that does run until March of 2020, so it might be possible. I don't think it's likely that this game will come out early 2020 instead of late 2019. Hopefully it does release before 2019's out, but this is yet another multiplayer-driven new IP from Ubisoft, and I think what we can expect out of it is similar to something like what we saw with For Honor. Maybe it won't launch at the best state possible, but I do see Ubisoft staying very committed to it. Even with an experience like The Crew, Ubisoft stayed committed to that. Even at this point, the reception for that game hasn't been all too well. Hopefully Skull and Bones turns out to be more of an experience like Rainbow Six Siege or For Honor instead of The Crew, but I'm very interested in a brand new IP, and Ubisoft is saying that 2019 is going to be even more exciting for Skull and Bones in terms of new content revealed for the game. And lastly, let's round out this video by looking at one more piece of Ubisoft news, and that is about Starlink Battle for Atlas. That was a game that was getting some notoriety ahead of its release, but now it seems like a lot of gamers haven't checked it out, as evident by an Amazon listing. The Starlink Battle for Atlas Starter Edition typically goes for $74.99, but it is seeing a very steep discount all the way down to $29.99. Now, what do you get for your $30? You, of course, get the base Starlink Battle for Atlas game, but on top of that, you get a controller mount, a Zenith Starship, Mason Rana, flamethrower weapon, a frost barrage weapon, and a shredder weapon. Do you need all of this for your Starlink Battle for Atlas experience? No, but this was the version that Ubisoft was really trying to sell to gamers, and again, it released at $75. I know I talked a lot about games getting discounted rather quickly, but from $75 to $30, that's over a 50% discount in just a couple of months. That's a pretty staggering price drop. I think originally they had intended this game to be something that they can monetize for years on end by selling these toys and whatnot, much like what Skylanders did, but I just don't think Starlink is gonna hit that sales threshold. It could still be a pretty interesting game, and we'll see if Ubisoft stays committed to this one as well. But that's gonna conclude this video. Again, another flash sale is running right now, adding more deals to the holiday sale. Marvel Spider-Man has had its final piece of DLC released today with Silver Lining, and now we got the 2002 websuit. That's available to you guys for free as a part of an update. Resident Evil 2 Remake will be getting a demo. It'll be a timed 30-minute demo, but nonetheless, that's exciting. Ubisoft is saying that 2019 will be even more exciting for Skull and Bones, and Starlink Battle for Atlas Starter Edition is seeing a significant discount, $75 all the way down to $30. That's gonna conclude this video. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.